Hey guys, it's me, nsprayandpraynick again, guys. Back with another review to do for you guys here, and today is going to be December the 16th at 8:29 p.m. I just got done with the Agent 18 Eco Shield review for the iPod Touch 2nd Gen. You will be seeing this probably tonight. Actually, today's Wednesday the 16th. You'll probably see that tonight or tomorrow, early tomorrow, probably like 1 o'clock it'll be uploaded. I'm not quite sure on that, but you will be seeing that today. This one you may also see today. I'm not sure, depending on when I want to upload it. Giveaway video coming up. You guys know all that. But let's go ahead and get into the review that we're going to do today. This review is going to be on the Contour Flick design case, and this was sent to me by the iPod Touch Man 2K9. I'm going to have a link in the video description to his channel. Guys, go check him out. He is a great reviewer. I sent him my black encased letter. I did part with my favorite case, my coveted black matte encased slider. Best case I've ever had. I'm going to have to go out and buy another one of those because that was a great case. But I still do have the red encased slider. But we're going to go ahead and get on with this review. And actually, this time I do have a quarter. Therefore, I can take this case off correctly. So we're going to go ahead and take the Eco Shield off. Hopefully. Okay. Pop it off. Not too hard. Throw it off to the side. Actually, set my iPod Touch in that over there to the side. We're going to go ahead and get the Contour Flick a quick wipe around all the edges. And we're going to go ahead and give my iPod a quick wipe, even though I just did this in my last video. Go ahead and do it again. Can't be too clean. Look at that. That's pretty dirty. I need to trade this screen shield out, guys. Look at that. Down at the bottom is stuck on the screen shield. That's how old this is. Alright, go ahead and get a quick wipe over this iPod, and we're going to go ahead and slide it in. So to put the case on the iPod, you're going to bend this back and go ahead and slide your iPod all the way up to the top and click both sides on, and you are protected. Okay. This case does not have much of a lay on the table design. As you guys can see, it's very thin. It's got a little bit of a lay on the table design, but not enough for me to trust it to just go ahead and lay it like that. It is also a very thin case, guys. I don't know how much protection you would get with this. It's really, really thin. But I'll still drop it like that. I won't drop it as badly as I would drop this, but I'll still drop it from a good height. It is very thin and form-fitting. On the back, it's just normal plastic. It's very scratch magnet. It's a big scratch magnet in this case. On the bottom, you have your rubber piece that connects the bottom flick part to the back part of the case, and it says Contour on it. And on the top, you have your home button, which is covered by this little rubber kind of thing. You can't really feel yourself pressing the home button with this thing on. It's kind of annoying. I don't really like this thing, but I do leave it on. You can take it off by popping it up, by putting your nail in there and flipping it up, but I do leave it on. Nice cutout for your volume rockers. They do work really well. And on the bottom, it's completely open, same as with the Eco Shield. Completely open bottom, except that there is no lip here. So if you were to drop your case right there, it would get all messed up, which I'm not a big fan of. What this case is marketed around, I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. This case is marketed around its little flick ability. So when you're docking your case, it's kind of like a slider. You basically bend this back, pull it up, and go ahead and set it down on your dock. As you can see, the back of the case is still on it. And all you got to do is pull it up, click them both in, and you're ready to rock. Which is a really nice idea. It's just, I wish they would have made it a little bit better. If it could have been a little bit thicker, if it could have been a little bit, I don't know, if the matte finish would have been nice on here. I do believe they have one now, but back when this case first came out, it did not have that matte finish. That matte finish would have been really nice to go from rubber to rubber all over the back. And if they could maybe find a way to cover the bottom, I don't know, maybe that's a little too much to ask for them to have a lip right here. But again, I'm just saying, and also for it to cover the bezel a lot more than that. Have a bit more of a lay on the table design for it to come up over that little more onto the screen. It is not touching the screen at all. It is all on the bezel, which isn't very protective. I do enjoy this case. It's just, it's not for me, guys. I like using it. It's a great case. It's not going to be in my top 5, nowhere near my top 5. If you're the kind of person that likes a light case, the minimal protection, if you're not going to be laying your iPod face down a lot. And I don't even think it will really matter because the lip is minimal, but it's still there. So it still works. And if you're the kind of person that doesn't drop it a lot, or if you use one of these nutshell cases, because it does go really well with this case. You can go ahead and shove it in here, drop it all you want. It's fully protected. But when you pull it out, you still have a case, which is great. Which is how I use it. I did use it for a week, just bare like this, but then I started using it with the nutshell case, which is a great product, guys. Go ahead and check out Nutshell. But Contour does have better cases than this. I'm going to have to go ahead and fail this case. This case is not a very good case, I would say, for the person who wants a lot of protection. If you want some protection, go for a heftier case, like this Eco Shield or the NK Slider. Definitely the NK Slider, one of my favorite cases. Very protective. Again, I dropped it out of my pocket from the first floor of my house. The second floor of my house down to the first floor. And you know that's protection when all that did was crack the bottom part of the case and my screen and everything was perfectly fine. So, great case. Contour Flick, still a great case. Comes in a few colors. I do believe it's red, blue, purple, lime green, orange, and black and white. I don't know any of the other colors. The pricing on this is go ahead and open up the web browser and pull it away. Pricing on this case is $29.99. Here's their website, contourdesign.com. iPod Touch 2G Contour Flick. My brightness is a little high for you guys to be reading that. It does show the flicking ability on a dock. You guys can't really see that. Yeah, there it goes. And it shows the case in orange on the back. Don't know about the whole matte finish, but I did see it on iTouch. iTouch iPods had an unboxing today where the entire backing of the iPod was matte, so I don't know. I didn't see it on their website, but they do have it because iTouch iPods has it. But anyway, go ahead, check out Contour Design. If you do like the thinner cases, you don't like a lot of protection. Again, it's not for me. This is not a slaying of this case. Well, it kind of is, but it's not really a slaying of this case. It's one of those cases that's just not for me. I like a lot of protection on my case, or at least a little bit more than this gives you. The best part about it is that whole flickability. If they could get it a little bit sturdier, a little bit more plastic on there, cover more of the bezel, and find a way to get, well, that, I understand that not being covered because it'd be a little harder due to the flicking. But if they could figure out how to make this case a little bit bulkier, I'd rate it a lot higher, it'd be a lot better. But it's made for the kind of person that likes a thin case, doesn't like a lot of case to be carrying around, much makes their iPod as thin as possible. Keep that slim design that Apple made when they designed the iPod. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Great case if you're the kind of person that likes minimal protection. I don't really think anybody likes minimal protection. It doesn't really have a lot of protection for the case that it is, but it is still a great case considering the low amount of protection it does. So, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Check them out at contourdesign.com. Go ahead and check out the iPod Touchman 2K9. There will be a link in the video description for both of those, Contour's website and the iPod Touch Kid 2K9. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. It's been a pretty long video. Sorry about that. But peace, comment, rate, subscribe. Stick around, guys. We're doing some stuff. Peace.